Hi, I'm Andrew Jenkinson. I'm here at Preston Caravans and Motorhomes, just on the outskirts of Preston in Lancashire, and it's a 7-acre site. They sell new and used tourers and motorhomes, and they've also got a good selection of used buys. And having a look on the forecourt, I found this rather nice Coachman from 2016. It's a Coachman Laser. It's a 640, so it's a fixed bed. And the Laser range is a very upmarket range from Coachman. It's basically the VIP on twin axles. So what have we got? Well, it's on an Alco chassis. It's got heavy duty corner steadies. It's also got the AKS hitch on, and it's got ATC on as well for helping on stability in towing. Now the thing is, you also have an external main socket, and of course for those nice hot summer days, a barbecue point. But what the owner's done when he sold this in, he's left the mover on, and here we have the mover. Something really which is essential on a van at this size, and also that's a big major saving on having to buy a mover for it if you were buying the Caravan. Let's have a look around the back in general condition, because so far I'm quite impressed. It just needs a bit of a wash really, to be quite honest with you. Typical Coachman styling. The van looks great. There's those heavy duty corner steadies on the back, you can see better. Everything's fine. I know some people have had problems with cracking rear panels, and that happens with lots of manufacturers, but because it's on the dealer's forecourt here, that's all been checked up, should I say. So you've got no major worries there. And that's one good thing I say about buying from a dealer. You do have backup. If you buy private, then it's buyer beware, obviously. Now on the side here is all your the service points for your electrics, your battery box, etc. Your toilet, emptying cassette hatch, and your filler for your flush. And also what you get on the Coachman is an extra awning light over here, which is very handy, because at night, of course, if you need to change anything or mess about with anything, you've got the light here to show you. And I think on the outs, so far, first impressions, the Coachman's looking good. As I say, bit of the old wash on it, it'll look like new. It is now coming up for 3 years old, but I think we need to go inside and check it out. Well, here we are inside. And this Caravan is actually a fiver short of 21,000. Now, of course, obviously, it was a lot newer. It was a lot more expensive when it was new. Now, first impressions are the Caravan's been quite well looked after. Good quality upholstery, nice bolster cushions, lots of comfort. You'll sit 4 here quite easily. Now, if you do need to make this up as a bed, you're not going to have to have 2 sindles. They're not long enough. But what Coachman did do was to actually put sliders in here, so those come across, your mattresses come out, and the bed's made up easy. So you've no messing about with slats at the bottom. Also, you've got this great sized sunroof, some brilliant lighting, all LED lighting, and also you've got nice little cubby holes here. They've used plenty of idea when it comes to using up the space, and you've got the nice big large high-key roof vent as well, which a lot of manufacturers in this day and age now don't seem to fit so much. Cupboard space, locker space should I say, is good. And also 3 drawers. This being a high spec van, it's also got an alarm there, which you can just see just flickers on. So that's one of the sensors. You've got a stereo radio CD here, which the speakers are placed at this top end. The actual unit itself is under here, nicely tucked out the way. And if you notice, obviously there's no handles on here. It gives it nice little smooth lines on in this area. At night time, plenty of lights, as we've said, with LEDs lighting over here, and this will all light up as well around the side. Just check it for a bit of Comfort. There's plenty of comfort in these, because sometimes if a caravan has been used pretty hard, what you do find out, especially with children, you know, they jump up and down on the seats, and the upholstery can take a bit of a hammering. And I've seen caravans literally this age where the cushions have seen better days, believe it or not. They get lots of hard wear. But anyway, that's enough of the lounge. Let's go and have a look in the kitchen. Well, the Coachman's kitchen, as you would expect on a caravan of this price, is pretty well equipped. Decent sized sink, complete with drainers, so there's no plastic clip on as you normally get now these days. Also, you've got a full oven, a dual fuel hob, so that's quite handy. You've also got plenty of storage here as well. That's what I like. And what I like about the Coachman is everything feels very solid and well put together. They've got a good reputation for that. Nice big drawer here. Bit of cutlery in. More cupboard space. And also cupboard space here underneath the oven. Put your pots and pans and what have you. And overlocker storage, and there's a little bit of some bottle holders here on this side here that you can use if you wanted for a little bit of a drinks cabinet, and some glass holders there. Fridge freezer. Well, of course, in a twin axle the normal thing is you get a full separate fridge freezer, and the Coachman is no exception, of course. It's a Thetford, so you've got a big fridge and you've got the separate freezer. And also you've got a storage again over the top. You've got some more workspace here. You've also got your controls here for the Aldi central heating system. A 12 volt socket, another TV aerial socket and a main socket. And up at the top you've got the main controls for the whole electrics of the caravan, full stop. More storage. So the kitchen, I really rate it. It's in good nick as well, there's no doubt about it. As I said before, whoever's had this caravan has definitely looked after it, which is nice to see. And I think we'll go into the bedroom next, because that's the area where people want to know if that fixed bed is going to be as comfortable and big enough for them. We're here in the back bedroom. Side fixed bed and a good mattress. It's an Ozio mattress, I think that's how you pronounce it, that Coachman have used, and it proves a very comfortable bed actually. It's a good sized double bed. Of course you have that bit where it's going to be cut off a bit at the end so you can get in and out. LED lighting again up here, spotlights, you've got a side window, and also you've got another high key roof vent up here. It's the smaller version, but it lets in plenty of light in it, even on a dull day like today. Quite like the nice little shelves here on this corner unit, that's good. And again, good deep storage lockers at the top. And of course the wardrobe here, and the wardrobe is double doored, so you've got some hangers still left in there. But this is where the Aldi central heating system is obviously is kept, also for the TV aerial. But that's a fairly big enough wardrobe for two, because let's face it, two people will be using this caravan more than four. There's also extra storage beneath. It's quite a bit actually, quite a lot there. Another shelf in there. So plenty of storage. Now on the side here we've got a nice big mirror. We've got another main socket. We've got a light switch here. And also we've got a vent here for the part of the Aldi central heating system. So all in all, it's a big enough back bedroom, comfortable bed. It's all in good, just looks all in nice condition. It all looks like new. It's looking very good for the Coachman. Let's see what the bathroom's like, because that's one of Coachman's specialities. Well, here I am in the end washroom, and it's usually, well, it's just typically usually up to Coachman standards. They've always been very good at producing a good end washroom, and in the Laser here it's no exception. Again, what I've noticed is the condition of this caravan. It really is first class. I mean, I know they get cleaned up when they come in, But to be quite honest, I don't think this has taken much to do. Now, you've got a great shower there. It's a whole one-piece moulded unit. There is no roof vent in the top there, but you do have a roof vent actually in the washroom here, central. Plus, as well, you do have a good side window, or sort of say end window. Plenty of LED lighting, so at night time, plenty of light in here. Some storage at the top here, some storage cupboards. Pull your bits of toiletry stuff in there. There we go. And of course, the Thetford cassette loo, which is electric flush, and some more storage underneath that sink. Now, I do like the sink. It is really good size and it's in absolutely excellent condition. Again, this always says to me the van's not been quite as used as much as you'd think on a 2 to 3 year old Caravan. And also, lastly, with the Aldi heating, we've got the stainless steel radiator there for drying your towels on. And again, everything is as it should be. Little hook up there, LED up there as you come in, and a place to put your towels here. So, let's sum this all up. Well, I'm back in the lounge of the Laser 640, and what do I think of it overall? Well, I think this caravan's been really well looked after and well worth the money. I think you get a lot of Caravan for the money, and to be quite honest, I can't find any faults. I can't find any marks, stains, anything dropping off, but that's probably down a lot to Coachman build quality as well. But having said that, I think this Caravan has been very carefully looked after, and if there's two of you and you have guests come now and again, you can soon make this up into a double bed. Overall, I think it's a great layout, great end washroom, and if I'm going to give it some points out of 10, I'm going to give it a good 7.5 to 8. That's me, Andrew Jenkinson, signing off, and if you'd like to like and subscribe, feel free to do so. Bye for now.